Hello, I'm Sarah Hofias Hall, and this is Sports Voices. I'm joined, as always, by Bob Ide, sports director at Fox 56.
We love when you fill in.
Thank you.
We have to talk about something, always has to be Little League or softball.
That's my life.
It is. Well, and that's what we're going to lead with, right?
Yeah.
We're going to lead with that, right? So Little League the other day, Jenkins Township put on a great tournament for the state major league tournament. And we had a local team, Blue Mountain, who actually was in the finals. Unfortunately, they lost 2 games to East Side, who were the defending state champs. Very good team. But to get to that point, that's pretty impressive. And you're around it all the time, right? That's not easy to do.
Oh, no, not at all. I heard great things about the tournament itself.
Mm-hmm.
The families enjoyed spending time, in Luzerne County and exploring the region.
And they had time because we had rain delays. And they had about 30 people dealing with the field. And when I tell you, I was there the first day, and then I was there the one day where it rained. Oh, the first day it rained. And there was a little bit of a rain delay, an hour and a half, but they had 30 people out there, and the field looked great after. And that was their biggest thing. So congratulations to Bob Bertoni, the District 1631 administrator. Did a great job. Congratulations to Jenkins Township putting on a great tournament.
Yeah. So it's hard to believe we're going to be talking about football again.
But we are. August 1st hits, and it's
My
football.
goodness.
Football. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. So stay in Luzerne County.
Yeah.
Dom DeLuca, we all know him, Wyoming area product, Penn State, 3-year captain at Penn State, starting linebacker at Penn State, signed a non-draftee contract with the Baltimore Ravens. So one of our sister stations in Baltimore had a chance to talk to him last week, which was a great opportunity to find out, what he wants out of it and what he really, what he's learning and what he wants to get, be part of the Baltimore Ravens. So why don't we hear from Dom and then we'll pick it up there.
Great.
Yeah, really just trying to see how they all go about their day, especially in camp days. I mean, we're here all day, so just seeing how they do recovery, what they do during film, and how they respond after practice, get their recovery routine, see how they do it, maybe add it to mine. So it's really cool to learn from all their vets.
In terms of what you want out of yourself during your first camp, what would you say that is?
Show that I belong here and I'm able to play with everyone else. I mean, whether that's on special teams or defense, and pretty much just make a name for myself and be able to adjust to whatever they need me to do.
So it sounds like he has a great opportunity to prove himself.
He does, and he's overcome odds. At my Wyoming area, he'd willed his team to the state championship on a bad knee. Then he was a walk-on at Penn State and made it, a 3-year captain, as I said, and now he's going to the Ravens. His best shot is special teams. He has a heart, he has great speed, and he's a smart football player. So, you know what? Things happen. But anything, he's getting his name out there. It doesn't matter. Maybe he wants to go to the CFL or something. But professional football, I think, could be in Dom's future.
Yeah. So how about, we have high school, college football practices starting, right?
Yeah, college football actually starts Monday.
Wow.
Well, so that's for our local colleges. Penn State started, Notre Dame started, all those big schools have already started. But for our local schools, we had Landmark Football Media Conference Day on Tuesday, and that is Susquehanna, defending champs, Lycoming, and Wilkes. So we had a chance to, talk to some of the coaches, and maybe this is the year Susquehanna, because they lost their coach. He went to Albany. They have a new coach, Chris Pinson. He's from New Haven, a great Division II team. He had great success up there. But does that translate now into Division III? Does it go to Susquehanna? They've been very successful over the last 2 years. They've won the Landmark Championship. They've won 24 games over that period. They've gone to the national quarterfinals. A lot of kids left. They went with the other coach. They're not going to Susquehanna. Is this the year Susquehanna? Maybe there's a little crack and someone else could win the Landmark Championship. So we talk to the coaches.
Okay, great.
I think it's a year that there's a lot of mystery, and I think that's hard for coaches to understand that what you don't know, you don't know. But I think for our league, it's good to have some fresh air, and I think it could be a year that somebody else could do it, but I think Susquehanna's still a really good football team.
Look, they're still the team to beat. What you have to hope for is that you're getting as good as you can possibly be, and that you play as well as you're capable of playing when you have them on the schedule. Because if you don't play well against them, you're not going to beat them.
As I told the kids when I walked in the door here, they've done a lot of great things that help them win football games and win a championship. And if they were 2-8 last year, I wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be that attractive of a job. I want, the places that know how to win, and you want kids, most important, that believe that you're going to win football games on the weekend.
It sounds like we could have some exciting matchups then.
Oh, it's going to be some great football in the Landmark Football Conference. We were from Wilkes coach Dave Beaver. That was Mike Clark, longtime coach at Lycoming, and of course Chris Pinson's the new coach at Susquehanna. Should be a great year in the Landmark Football Conference.
Now we have some new coaches in high school too, right?
A ton of new coaches all around our area. But this past week, we heard from the Lackawanna Football Conference coaches. There's new coaches at Scranton. Jack Miles takes over. Riverside, Jim Tucker is the new coach. Western Wayne, Dave Shimkowski is the new coach. And at Montrose, they come back. They're Brett Stage. Montrose has been an independent for a couple years. They have a cooperation agreement with Elk Lake. So they're trying to get their football program back. So we had a chance to talk to 3 of those new coaches this week at Lackawanna Football Conference Media Day.
Great.
The summer practices have been going well. We're going 4 times a week. Kids, the attendance is great. We've got a lot of young kids. Looking forward to it. They're working very hard.
Kids have been working hard. I've had kids in since February, and they've been learning the offense and defense. They're picking it up quick, and we have a good core group of kids that have been working hard in the off season.
Obviously, everybody wants to win, but I want to build a strong foundation, a strong culture, so that we can continue on the success we've had over the last couple seasons.
So, Sarah, that was Jack Miles from Scranton. And then we heard from Jim Tucker from Riverside, a very good young coach. And, Brett Stage was in the middle, and then Jim Tucker.
Okay.
So Brett Stage is from Montrose. So good luck to all those teams. We'll have Wyoming Valley Conference and Schuylkill League. We'll talk to them next week. We'll be hearing from them for the next few weeks before high school football opens August 28th.
Wow. Now, heat acclimation week starts Monday?
Starts Monday. Yeah, no pads for a week, and then they start 2-a-days. Other sports open a week Monday. So that's golf, tennis, and field hockey, soccers, all open after that.
And what else are you working on?
Oh, so we have a big golf tournament coming up on Monday. Registration's already kind of taken place. Coaches versus Cancer, NEPA, who raised over like $4 million for coaches for the American Cancer Society. We're a sponsor, and they're holding their golf tournament on Monday. That's at the Valley Country Club. But we'll be live with the coaches panel on Facebook, Fox 56 Facebook page, from 11:15 to 11:45. We have Division I coaches, men and women's, all going to talk about that. Wonderful. And then we have on Thursday on Fox 56, we have Eagles versus Ravens, first preseason game. That should be exciting. You can watch Dom there. And we also have another guy, Joe Fagnagno. He could be a quarterback there, third string.
So, Bob, thanks again for joining us.
No problem.
Yeah, and thank you. This was Sports Voices.